What a WWE Monday Night Raw that was last night, guys. And today, this is going to be Matt's WWE Monday Night Raw review from last night's show. So here we go. We kicked off WWE Monday Night Raw with Dean Ambrose. He starts to say that Kringle's out here tonight, and he made him be the co-active general manager of the night. And then, of course, out comes The Miz, and the next, he says that Stephanie McMahon made him be the co-active GM, and then he says, me, like that, The Miz said. And then, of course, so that's why he wanted to do wacky stuff he was saying to the Dean Ambrose and stuff like that. And then, of course, out comes Braun Strowman. And then, of course, he starts to say to Dean Ambrose and The Miz that you can let Stephanie and Kringle know that I am not done with Roman Reigns and stuff like that. And then, of course, Callisto comes out. Lucha, Lucha, Lucha. He starts to say to Dean Ambrose that he wants a match with Braun Strowman tonight. And then Dean Ambrose says, you want the match, Braun Strowman and Callisto? There's a match, Braun Strowman versus Callisto tonight, Dean Ambrose says. And then, of course, Braun Strowman says back to Dean Ambrose that I am injured, he said. And then, of course, Braun Strowman just leaves, and then that's what happens. And then The Miz says, wow, you just ended Callisto's career in 10 minutes as a GM to Dean Ambrose. Then we're going to have our match number 1 of the night, guys, and it is going to be Finn Balor versus The Miz. And then, of course, we have our match number 1, and it is Finn Balor versus The Miz. And during the match, Finn Balor was doing really good, and then right after that, the Miz shoved Finn Balor into the referee. Then the official saw it, and then, of course, right after that, the Miz goes on the microphone and he says, as a co-active general manager, it is a disqualification. Here's your winner, the number 1 contender, The Miz. And then, of course, right after this, Dean Ambrose starts to come out and he says, no, we're not going to do this as a disqualification. We are going to restart the match with Maurice Band from ringside. And that was pretty awesome. And then, of course, Finn Balor goes right after The Miz, and then next, he puts The Miz back into the ring, and then next, Finn Balor does his finisher for the 1, 2, 3. And that is it for match number 1, guys. And now we have match number 2 of the night, and it is the Raw Women's Champion Alexa Bliss versus Mickie James. And of course, Nia Jax on ringside and Bayley's on ringside. During the match, Bayley went after Nia Jax onto the steel stands, and then, of course, and then Alexa Bliss won. She pinned Mickie James. And then after the match, Alexa Bliss gets chased by Bayley, of course. Bayley goes right outside the ring and chases her to the back. And then, of course, Nia Jax was left with Mickie James. And then next, Mickie James gets beat up by Nia Jax. And that was it for match number 2, guys. And now we have Callisto, Lucha, Lucha, Lucha. And then, of course, Braun. And the next, Braun Strowman grabs the microphone. And then next he says this, that Roman Reigns is a coward and stuff like that. He was saying about Roman Reigns, of course. And then, of course, also happens, the referee rings the bell, ding, ding, ding. And then, of course, Callisto gets a big boot in the face. And then, of course, out comes Roman Reigns music hits, and then Roman Reigns is there. The next, Roman Reigns attacks Braun Strowman's arm a lot, and also outside of the ring too, he kept doing to him. Then, of course, he grabs a steel chair, and then right after that, Braun Strowman just goes inside the crowd, and then he just goes back to the locker room and stuff, and then Roman Reigns just in the middle of the ring, and that was it for an attack part. And now we have match number 3 of the night, and it is the Tag Team Turmoil match. First, it is Enzo Amore, Big Cass versus Cesaro and Sheamus. And then this match was pretty good. I really enjoyed it. And then they got eliminated. Enzo Amore and Big Cass got eliminated because Cesaro did a sharpshooter. He made Enzo Amore tap out. And that was it for them. And then, of course, out comes I'm Just One Man Band, Heath Slater and Rhino. Then, of course, Rhino gets thrown into the steel stands. And then Sheamus does a brogue kick to Heath Slater. And then, of course, for the 1, 2, 3, Cesaro Sheamus eliminates Heath Slater and Rhino. And then, of course, next is Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. And then, of course, Sheamus does a brogue kick to one of the club, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. And then, of course, for the 1, 2, 3, and they're eliminated. So now it's down to the Golden Truth, Cesaro and Sheamus. And then, of course, then R-Truth gets pinned by one Sheamus versus Cesaro, and that was it for the match. And we have number 1 contenders for the Raw Tag Team Champion, and it is Cesaro and Sheamus, and that match was pretty good. And then right after the match, Sheamus and Cesaro start beating up R-Truth and Goldust, and they get ambushed too. And then, of course, the Hardy Boys shows up, and then they start to go right after Cesaro and Sheamus. Cesaro and Sheamus just leaves the ring fast because they didn't want to have a fight with the Hardys because they were scared. And that's what happened, and that was it for match number 3 of the night, guys. Now we have match number 4 of the night. It is Seth freaking Rollins versus Samoa Joe. That match was pretty good. I really enjoyed it. And then the turnbuckle during the match, it came off. And then Samoa Joe wouldn't stop. He kept doing the referee told Samoa Joe to stop a lot. And then he kept using on Seth Rollins' head a lot. Like this. And he kept doing that a lot to him. And then, of course, Samoa Joe got disqualified, and then, of course, right after that, when he got disqualified, Samoa Joe does a chokehold to Seth Rollins, and then that was it. Samoa Joe was going like this. Yeah. Now we have match number 5 of the night, and it is the Cruiserweights. TJP versus Gentleman Jack Gallagher. And then that match was pretty good. I really enjoyed it, and also, TJP won. He won, and he did the roll-up on Jack Gallagher. And then right after the match, Austin Aries comes out to help out Jack Gallagher because TJP was like he was putting the ankle thing on him, on his leg and stuff. And then Neville was there too, guys. He was also there too. And then, of course, Austin Aries does the rope thing to TJP, and then, of course, Neville and TJP just leave together. Then Austin Aries just goes to inside the ring to tell Neville and TJP to come back and stuff like that, and then that was it. Now we have match number 6 of the night, and it is Sasha Banks versus Alicia Fox. That match was pretty good. I really enjoyed it. Sasha Banks won. She pins Alicia Fox. And now we have our main event of the night. The Eaters of Worms. Bray Wyatt versus the Intercontinental Champion Dean Ambrose. That match was pretty good. And then during the match, we saw The Miz. He was cheating, and he used the Intercontinental belt outside the ring onto Dean Ambrose's head. And then, of course, Bray Wyatt, he puts Dean Ambrose back in there, and then Bray Wyatt, he does like the Sister Abigail for the win, and then of course the Miz grabs the microphone and he says, "Here's your winner, Bray Wyatt." And then of course, right after the match, Dean Ambrose gets attacked by the Miz. Of course, then the Miz does like the eye thing to Dean Ambrose, and then right after that, the Miz is on the microphone saying this, that the Intercontinental Championship will be in his hands and stuff like that, and he is awesome, he was saying. And what a way to end WWE Monday Night Raw with the Miz standing in the ring with the Intercontinental belt in his hand and Dean Ambrose laying down in the ring. What a Monday Night Raw that was last night, guys. So, guys, once again, if you enjoyed my WWE Monday Night Raw review, guys, once again, please like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe. Peace out, guys. See ya.